All right, here we are starting off the second period. Molly centering Josie and Bailey. Braden and Amber starting off on D. Fourteeners down 2-0 to the Hockey Club Fairbanks. And here we are with the puck drop. 14ers bounce it around the neutral zone a few times. Send it all the way across. Bailey on the far side gives it in just in front of Molly. Intercepted by Fairbanks, sent in, but able to clear. Battle below us here. And Fairbanks gets it in the zone. Fairbanks shot, blocked and on net. Reagan clears it to the corner. Comes over the far side. Josie reads that pass. Josie in, goes wide, spins at the top of the circle, gives it to Bailey. Bailey centering pass, goes through everybody. Brooke steps down for it. Brooke with a shot. Picks it up behind the net. Ref resets the net. Brooke still with it. Gets stuck in the water in the corner and goes back around behind the net. Up the boards. Centered and Kendall back for it. Oh, stops in the water twice on Kendall. Comes out. Fairbanks picks it up. And shot. Stopped by the water and Reagan all at the same time there with 13:44 left here in the second period. Line change coming out. Liz, Kendall, Harkey out there up front. Moose and Al on D. Fairbanks wins it. Tries to shoot from the top of the circle and sends it out. Kendall nearly intercepts the puck as it comes up. Sent back in. Moose centering pass to Fairbanks, but able to be picked up by Al up to Harkey. Harkey gets a shot in and through. Back behind the net. Sophia fresh off the bench chasing it down with Liz. Sophia comes through the middle, centering pass to the one Fairbanks player in front and sent out around Al. Moose comes up. Moose circles. Moose gets it poked away but recovers and gets in the zone. Moose battling in the corner. Sophia there, low boards, picks it up. And Fairbanks sends it out. Al there, but gets poked around and the girl steps around her. Goes to the net, gets poked back behind the net, so we're safe there. Moose picks it up, gets stuck in the water again. And Moose sends it up to Janelle, who sends it down, and that's going to go for an icing unless it finds the water in the other end. So 12:35 left here in the second period. Face off back in the 14er zone here after that icing. Molly, Bailey, Josie out there up front. Braden Brooke back on D. Face off comes up to the Fairbanks point. Shot blocked by Bailey, but she can't quite get her feet under her as she tries to chase it down. Comes up the near side. Braden sends it up the boards. Battle here underneath us. Fairbanks sends it in. Braden pass over in front of Brooke. Brooke chips it up. Just past Bailey. Bailey goes in around the corner, but gets it poked away again. Molly blocks it, gives it to Bailey. Bailey can't get the shot off. Molly picks it up in the corner again. Molly battling in the corner, gets pushed in, and comes around the near side. Josie at the boards with it. Josie gets pinned. Centering pass, Molly tips it on net. Saved by the goalie, goes to Bailey. Bailey shot, saved again by the goalie. Stopped by the water, and then Fairbanks tries to shoot it out. Josie blocks it twice with her skates, and then it pops back out, and finally it comes out on the far side. Braden chips it up. Molly picks it up just inside the blue line. Molly with the shot, wide of the net. Josie has it in the corner. Josie battling. Harkey comes in to help. Puck still there. Harkey backs off. 3 Fairbanks, 2 14ers there, and it pops up, and Harkey ends up getting it, but it tips to a Fairbanks girl. She sends it around Liz, but Brooke and Braden both back for it. Brooke with it. Brooke in front of the net, sends it up to Harkey. Harkey, nice pass to Kendall. Kendall back to Liz, to Harkey, shot, and they hold it. And Liz gets bodied and luckily skates away here in front of the net with 11 minutes exactly left here in the second period. Liz in for the face-off. Kendall and Harkey with her. Amber and Al back on D. Gets sent around behind the net. Kendall picks it up in the corner. Harkey coming in, or Liz coming in to help. Gets sent up. Amber at the blue line with it. Amber high shot. Bounces in and through. So Amber from the point gets the goal as Kendall got dumped in there as a distraction. So 10:43. Fortunas bring it back to a 2-1 game with the shot from the point by Amber. And I believe Harkey on the assist. Coming out for a line change. Lily centering Sophia and Janelle. Lily wins it forward. Fairbanks D to D to center and in the zone. Shot. Sent to the corner by Reagan. Sophia behind the net with it. Amber comes in to help. Amber makes a move around the side, sends it up to Janelle. Janelle centering pass to Lily, up through the middle. Lily in, centering pass, cleared by the D. Wiener has it, centered up through the middle, but nobody there. Al gets it and goes in, offsides. As Al wasn't quite looking at somebody trying to get out of the zone there. So 10-10 left here in the second. Face-off outside the Fairbanks zone. Lily, Sophia, Janelle out there up front still. Brooke and Moose on D. Ends up going all the way back into our zone. Brooke picks it up. Brooke dangling in the corner, taken away by the water, and then she gives it to the Fairbanks girl, gets back to Moose, tries to step through it, it gets poked into the corner. Up to the point and out, so no icing because they passed that. It's rolling. Janelle in there forces a shot around the board, centering pass to the Fairbanks girl who skates through. Molly on her, forces a turnover, and Brooke comes in and knocks it out of the zone. Fairbanks goes in offsides. Still off, and finally we get the whistle there with 9:26. So new line coming out again. Looks like Molly centering Josie and Bailey. Amber and Braden back on D. Molly, strong win back to Braden. Braden up the near side. Braden into the zone. Shot through the hand of the defender, and the other defender picks it up. Fairbanks pass right up through the middle for the breakout. Josie with a poke check. Knocks it off the girl. She goes hard into the boards all by herself and slowly gets up, but she looks like she's okay. Amber around behind the net with it. Amber up the side to Bailey. Bailey centering pass, just tipped before it made it to Molly, and Fairbanks picks it up. Comes in, dumps it in. Braden there to pick it up. Braden to Amber. Amber up and around. That's going to be no ice. Bailey chasing down around behind the net. Kendall with a nice forecheck, throws her skates. Centering pass to Bailey. Shot and tipped wide. And Fairbanks skates out with it, loses it just inside the blue line. Bailey there wins it, but comes back out. Amber battles along the boards. Amber steps into the zone. Amber shot. Kendall couldn't quite get there. Alex keeps it in. Almost too many players on the ice there as Bailey was changing and Harkey jumped on. Alex Harkey, sorry. Finally, Fairbanks clears the zone here. Moose with it. Moose spins. Moose skates up through the middle. Moose and Harkey. 2-on-1. Oh, and the pass was tipped by the D. And Fairbanks coming up. Centering pass goes through. Tipped by a 14er onto the net. And Reagan holds on to that with 7:45 left here in the second. Lily, Janelle, Sophia in up front. Face off to the side, shot from the point, blocked by Sophia. Sophia clears the zone. Fairbanks gets it, dumps it back in. Shot from the side, Reagan gloves it and holds onto it even though it was about 3 feet wide of the net. 7:26. Same line stays out there. Lily, Sophia, Janelle, Al, and Brooke on D. Fairbanks wins it to the wing, who gives it to the D, but the Ds had separated, and it goes all the way back into the Fairbanks zone. They turn it over. Sophia has it. Shot. Blocked by the D. Fairbanks picks it up, but Sophia and Lily all over her cause a turnover. Brooke sends it up off of Lily's knee. Fairbanks gets it and dumps it all the way back in. Al Kowalski behind the net with it, spins in the corner, nearly loses it, but turns it over to Fairbanks, who shoots. Reagan save, cleared by Brooke. Lily has it. Lily up the near side, gets it poked away. Fairbanks battling for it. Sophia picks up the loose puck, dumps it in. And Fairbanks back in the corner. Easy breakout as the 14ers were all changing. Somehow Molly ends up with it, backhands it in, and Bailey can't quite get the shot on net on that backhand spin move. Fairbanks sends it, goes all the way, and that's going to go for an icing just past Braden. So 6:22 left here in the second. 14ers down 2-1. Molly in at center, Josie and Bailey with her. Braden and Amber back on D. Fairbanks comes out with the puck, breaks out, carries it out the zone. 3-on-2 with a couple of back checkers coming in. She whiffs on the pass, gives it to Reagan, and Reagan just pulls it in and covers it. So 6:22, we'll have a face-off in our zone this time. Face-off. Finally pulled out by Molly. Sent up. Amber sends it up to Molly. Back in the zone. Molly sends it around the girl and tries to take a step and gets pinched off, but Molly gets there. Josie picks it up in the corner, centering pass blocked. Josie spins again, centering pass, intercepted by the D, and sent up the wing. Braden shot off of a shin guard over to the far side. Nobody over there. Fairbanks sends it right up the middle and turns it over as they try to dump it in. Braden all the way around the near side to Josie. Josie off the boards, gives it to Molly. Molly and Harkey up the center and bounces off of Harkey's skate on that pass. And Fairbanks gets it, brings it in. Josie to Molly, gets it out of the zone. Molly to Amber here. Amber going in the zone. Shot tipped high over the net. Amber still behind the net with it. Amber still battling for it. Goes back in the corner. Amber picks it up again. Amber tries to put it in the center. Gets intercepted. Pinching in. Moose does a nice job. Moose in. Back into that same corner where all the battles are. And bounces through a couple of 14ers. And Fairbanks skates out with it. But Kendall's all over her. Fairbanks pushes it into the corner. Kendall blocks the centering pass. Liz pokes it away. It looks like Al is down, or Kendall is down hurt, making it back to the bench. Comes up, shot from the point, blocked by Amber's knee. Out to the other point, blocked by Harkey's knee. Comes in. Battle in front of the net, goes back behind and comes out in front, and Reagan holds on to that for a whistle here over 4:05 left in the second period. So Lily, Janelle, Sophia are going to be up front. Brooke and Al on D. Lily wins it over to the side with no 14er. Back to the point. Sent down, back, and around behind the net. Fairbanks centers it, goes all the way through. Sophia picks it up at the hash and skates back into the corner with it. Sophia all the way around to Janelle. Janelle sends it out of the zone. Lily chasing it down, gets there first, but gets it poked away. Battling in the corner, Sophia pushes the girl on the boards. Lily picks up the puck.
Puck
comes out center, Brooke steps in, shot, and save right in the middle of the body there. With 3:29 left, face-off is in the Fairbanks zone. Molly, Josie, Bailey out. Al and Brooke on D. Face off, controlled by Fairbanks. They go around behind the net. Molly there. They reverse it around the other side. Brooke steps down, throws it towards the net. That's blocked. Bailey gets a shot wide of the net. Molly picks it up in the corner, comes up to Al. Al gets it poked past her, and Fairbanks goes in. Brooke coming back. Shot saved by Reagan. Rebound off Reagan and over to the near side. Josie picks it up, slows it down, gives it to Molly. Molly didn't realize there was the girl sneaking in from behind. Centering pass goes all the way through the crease. And Fairbanks has it in the corner. Bounces all the way across in front of the net. Bailey with it. Centers it up around past the Fairbanks girl. They're going to say no ice. Josie forces her to dump it all the way around and all the way back at our blue line. Brooke trips over the blue line, sends it up and at least out of the zone. Fairbanks goes in, touches it. It should have been offsides, but she was close enough, I guess. Al back in the corner with it. Liz picks it up behind the net. Liz to Bailey, sends it through a dangerous path to Josie, but made it through and tipped. Al picks it up. Al goes in, but 14ers not called for offsides as they're changing. Comes out, Liz has it, Liz shot, saved by the goalie, and it's in! Liz picked off that pass, shot, and put it in the back of the net to tie it in too. So Liz, probably unassisted with the second goal. So now 14ers tied 2-2 with exactly 2 minutes left here in the second period. Face off back to Moose. She tries to send it to Amber. That gets tipped ahead. Fairbanks has it, comes in, gets a shot, and right into the back of the net. So turnover at our blue line, and a little extra hustle on Fairbanks, and they go back up 3-2. So new line comes out. Lily centering. Janelle on the far side. Sophia finally makes it to this near side. Battle center ice. Lily gives it to Janelle. Janelle sends it up, and Fairbanks sends it all the way back down. Moose with it. Moose behind our net. Moose fakes the pass to Sophia, circles around behind, sends it to Janelle, but doesn't quite get out of the zone as Janelle couldn't handle the bounce off the boards. Janelle has it again. Janelle to Lily. Lily skates by one, but gets it taken away. Technically offsides, but Janelle plays it. Fairbanks gets it out. Sophia goes in with it. That's offsides, but they also wave that off. Moose has it. Moose back up to Fairbanks. Oh, Janelle does a nice job pinching in, keeping it in. And finally gets poked back out. Amber back for it. Amber spins and takes it. Amber gains the zone all the way in. Goes wide. Centering pass is blocked and it kicks out to the Fairbanks winger who has it. Centering pass comes through and Fairbanks picks it up right below us. Goes in the zone. Uses the ref as a decoy and Amber picks up the puck. Sends it up to Bailey. Bailey backhands it all the way across the near side. Josie chasing that one down. Josie tries to center it, gets tipped high in the air. Molly throws it back to Bailey. Bailey behind the net. Bailey spins in the corner, centering pass comes through. Al with it. Al whiffs on the shot. Al keeps it in though. Bailey gets it, shoots. It's to Josie, and she can't handle that as the buzzer sounds. And 14ers end the second period down by 1, 3-2 Hockey Club Fairbanks over our 14ers. All right, here we're coming back out for the third period. 14ers down 3-2. 15 minutes left to take over this game. Liz, Kendall, Harkey up front. Good to see the Kendalls okay after that. Amber and Braden back on D. Liz gets it, can't get it deep. Sent up the boards. Comes out, it's off. Liz able to clear, and Amber able to dump it back in. Amber chases it down, centering pass. Harkey keeps it in, but turns it over, and Fairbanks able to have it up and dump all the way in and around. Braden goes in, tries to poke it past one, can't get it past. Liz comes in to help. Braden skates away, and it gets sent right back into the group. Centering pass up, and it comes out of the zone, but they're going to say it's in. Fairbanks back behind the net. Centering pass comes through. Harkey picks up the loose puck, gives it to Kendall. Kendall sends it, and that's going to be an icing with 14:02 left here in the third period. So Molly centering Josie and Bailey. Moose and Al back on D. Josie gets the puck off the faceoff, skates it all the way in. Josie around, loses it down the boards, has it in the corner, gets knocked over, sent up. Moose steps through, keeps it in, gets poked off her as she skates in. It's a 3-on-1 coming back, but Fairbanks errant pass turns it over to Al. Al goes up through the middle. Al skates around a couple. Al goes in, gets it poked into the corner, and then skates past as Molly comes in to recover. Molly battling. Molly protecting it, keeping it. Molly leaves it back for Josie. Josie battling there, and Fairbanks comes out with it, sends it out. Moose able to keep that in. Josie picks it up. Josie over to Bailey on the far side. Bailey shot, blocked by the Fairbanks D. Sends it all the way across the near side. Molly has it here. Molly spins, goes into the corner with it. Centering pass doesn't quite make it out in front of the net. Instead goes behind, and Fairbanks picks it up on the far side. Bailey chases it down. Sophia chases the girl down. Shot off the outside of the net. Sophia picks it up behind the net, gives it to Amber. Amber with it.
Didn't think there was the right angle. Now we've got nobody fresh.
Amber skates up. Amber gets in, out, and dumps it all the way in when she hits the red line. Amber goes behind the net. Sophia's there with her. Sophia picks up the loose puck. Centering pass, blocked. Sophia with it again. Sophia to Lily. Lily shot. Rebounds there, but bounces into the corner. Lily fights in the corner, brings it out. Centering pass goes all the way up and over. Brooke steps down. Shot. Tipped by the Fairbanks D, and behind the net around to the far side. Lily has it. Lily looks for a pass, tries to keep it. Sophia comes in to help. Sophia gives it to Lily. Lily comes to the front of the net. Pass is blocked again. Fairbanks there. Sophia able to back check and take away the pass. Brooke steps up. It gets tipped around her. Rebounds there, but Sophia tied up the girl, and Brooke picks up the puck. Brooke all the way down. Brooke and Amber, the 2D, are the only two in the zone. Amber picks up the puck, shot, the goalie holds on to that, and with 11:37 left here in the third, we'll just have another face-off in the Fairbanks zone. So we need one more player here. Liz paying attention on the face-off to make sure you have the right numbers as she goes in. Centering Kendall and Harkey. Face-off comes on the near side. Harkey steals it, throws it to the net off of a skate. Braden at the blue line has it, throws it towards the net. Tipped by Fairbanks. Harkey battling, and Fairbanks able to clear it. Moose over to Braden. Braden up the far side to Kendall, gets it in the zone. And bounces up a couple of times, comes back to Kendall. Can't get to the net though. Fairbanks able to step around Braden, and Harkey there to recover and throw it back in the zone. Fairbanks with some time to regroup, sends it up the far side. And bounces off of Liz, and Liz takes it in back behind the net. Liz over to the far side. Josie not quite there and can't keep it in, or can't get it out, so Fairbanks keeps it in. Moose back behind the net. Moose takes out two players and lets Liz pick up the puck. Liz to Bailey. It bounces over her stick. Underneath us, they send it out. And Fairbanks able to tag up. Comes up again. Back out. Josie tips it into the zone. Bailey puts the pressure on, and Fairbanks sends it right back out. Moose sends it over to Braden. Braden up the near boards to the Fairbanks player, who sends it right back to Braden. Braden over to Moose. Up to Josie. Doesn't quite get it to Molly, but Molly gets it back to Josie, and Fairbanks able to pick it up and bring it back in. Shot blocked by Moose. Nice one-on-one. Moose battling for it. Moose takes the girl, and Molly picks up the puck, gives it to Josie, puts it a little bit behind Bailey. She tips it forward to herself, but can't quite get there. It's tied up in her feet. And Fairbanks able to get it out and across. Al with it. Al around behind the net. Al skates up through the middle. Al all by herself. Gains the zone. Gets it poked away. Lily comes in, goes around. Lily with the puck. Poked behind the net, but she stops to go get it. Sophia comes in to help. Sophia and Lily both in the corner, get knocked over. Comes up. Al gets it, whiffs on the dump, but able to get it deep on the second attempt. Lily in the corner with it, gets pinched off. Sophia goes into the far corner with it. Bounces around the Zam doors, sent to the front of the net. Lily's there, gives it to Janelle. Janelle can't get it. Sophia picks up the loose puck. Gets chipped out. Brooke sends it back in. Sophia keeps it in. Fairbanks gets it, and Sophia not able to get enough on it to keep it in, but Brooke gets it, sends it to Al. Al in, shot, sent to the corner. Brooke in with it. Brooke back to Sophia at the point. Sophia steps around one, can't get around the other, and Fairbanks comes back 2-on-0 as Amber is coming off the bench, and it's sent wide of the net. Harkey battling on the near side. Liz battling. Couple loose puck bounces, and Liz finally gets it, sends it deep. Harkey chasing it down where else it goes around behind the net. Kendall there with it. Harkey takes the body. Liz comes in, gets the puck. Harkey gets it, centers. Sent up and out, and Fairbanks sends it all the way for an ice if it goes, and it makes it all the way. Just barely for the icing with 7:58 left here in the third period. 14ers down 3-2. Face off all the way around the other side. Josie in there, playing wing with Molly and Bailey as the other wing. Still on the boards, just next to the Zamdorns there. Josie battling for it. Molly waiting for it to come out. Fairbanks has 3 girls in there. 14ers have 2. Bailey hovering to wait to see where it pops out. Molly gets it, tries to send it to the D, but that gets intercepted. They send it around Bailey. Amber takes the body and forces the girl to go all the way across. Pass bounces off the back of the net, and Molly picks it up in the corner. Molly fakes the pass out, sends it off the boards behind Bailey. Bailey picks it up. Bailey goes in, takes a shot, off of the D, goes behind the net. Molly picks it up behind the net. Molly centering pass, comes through, and then sent back into the corner. Up the boards, off Josie as she read that again. Josie with 3 on her, gets it poked away. Fairbanks gives it right to Amber. Amber steps in, but gets it poked away as she tries to make it to the net. Lily picks up the loose puck, neutral ice. Tries to go around, gets it poked. Josie picks it up, tries to give it back to Lily, who got bodied off. Fairbanks sends it, and that's going to be another icing on Fairbanks. So 6:37 left here in the third. 14ers down 3-2. Lillian for the face-off. Janelle and Sophia as the wingers. Al and Moose back on D. Comes over the near side. They send it out and past Al. And that's going to go another icing 8 seconds later. So we'll try this again. Lillian for the face-off. 1 over. Al gets it. Al whiffs on the shot. Janelle picks up the loose puck, sends it to the front of the net, bounces all the way through. Fairbanks on the far side, try to send it around Moose. Moose does a nice job blocking the puck, but it still bounces out of the zone. Janelle battling at center ice. Fairbanks dumps it into Al. Al sends it out and up and over everybody as it clears the zone. Fairbanks in and off. They say they tagged up. Al picks up the loose puck. Al skates up. Al with Harkey. Al goes around the far side, tries to cut in front, gets sent behind the net, falls over behind the net. Harkey picks up the puck. Harkey back up to Moose. Moose holds it, sends it back down the boards to Liz. Liz battling in the corner. Liz sends it back up to Moose. Moose all the way across to Al. Al with the shot, bounces high, saved by the D off of shin guard. Comes back out to Al. Al sends it in the corner. Kendall behind the net. Kendall tries to center it. It goes off a skate. Right back to her. Kendall centers it again. Nobody's there, and Fairbanks able to pick up that puck and bring it out. Make a move at her blue line and still able to clear it out. Harkey tries to pick up the puck. Liz instead takes it. Liz sends it back to Harkey, who decided to go off the ice. Fairbanks up the far side, tries to come through the middle. Josie intercepts that. Josie, nice pass over to Bailey. Bailey goes through, makes a move through the player, but a little too much on the puck. Bailey gets stripped in the corner, and there is going to be yet another penalty on Fairbanks. So with 4:50 left, 14ers go on a power play, down by 1. Molly at center. Sophia Josie on the wings. Brooke and Amber back on D. Face off up to Amber. She chips it down, but not enough to go anywhere. Comes back, comes out, and Amber able to keep it and gets it poked away. Fairbanks comes in all by themselves. Fires just wide of the net. Josie underneath us here, takes it all the way in the zone. Gets to the blue line, spins, takes it in, cuts to the front of the net. Josie still with it, kicks it to herself, can't get the shot off. Fairbanks can't clear as Moose pinches in. Sophia shot on net, the goalie holds on to that, and we'll have a whistle. 4:15 left in the third, 126 on the power play. Lily coming out to center Kendall and Bailey on the power play out front. Moose and Amber stay out on D. Puck in the corner, Bailey wins it. Bailey goes around behind the net. Bailey circles, shoots up high and over the net. Moose steps in, takes it down in the corner. Moose all by herself, 2 Fairbanks girls on her. They send it, Kendall picks it up. Kendall centering pass. Bailey gets dumped, but Lily gets the shot off. Kendall's tied up in her skates and she can't get it in front of the net. Fairbanks sends it up the near side and 14ers have nobody there, and so they get the clear with 52 seconds left here in the power play. Moose behind the net with it. Moose makes a nice simple move, sends it up. Kendall has it. Kendall sends it behind Bailey. Bailey picks it up, gets it in the zone, but off of a skate, and Fairbanks picks it up. Bailey comes back. Bailey picks up the puck. Bailey in on the far side. Bailey a shot, blocker save. Bailey goes into the corner. Goes down in the corner. Sophia picks up the puck. Moose there with it. Sophia has the girl pinned. Lets Moose pull it out of her skates. Moose with it. Moose steps down. Moose gets the shot pass to the front of the net. Molly back up to Amber. Amber steps down the boards with it. Molly comes to help. Molly battling in the corner. Fairbanks picks it up, sends it around behind the net. Sophia goes in. Girl gets stuck on the Zandor again. And Fairbanks around behind the net, sends it right up to Al. Al with the shot into the crowd. Al picks up the loose puck. Another shot, glove save, blocked in behind the net. And Fairbanks up the far side, sends it. Amber touches it, but can't keep it in, and Al back with it. Al with all kinds of time, goes around behind the net. Al right up the middle to a Fairbanks girl who shoots. Saved by Reagan, sent over the near side. Harkey tips it by. Harkey chases. Fairbanks around behind their net. Harkey the only forechecker. Amber pinches in, keeps it in. Dumps it back in deep. Harkey goes in. Fairbanks on the breakout on the far side. Amber keeps it in. Amber goes in. Shot. Bounces just past Kendall and over to the far boards. Harkey battling over there. Harkey wins it. Harkey nice pass up, but intercepted by the D in front of the net. Fairbanks sends it up the far boards and ends up breaking out. Comes around the near side, stops, centering pass, and Sophia took out the stick of the player cutting through the middle. Liz goes through and blocks. Liz goes, one-on-one with Sophia following. Shot, tipped high into the corner. Liz battling there. Sophia comes to help. Janelle can't do it, keep it in, and bounces out over to Amber on the far side. Amber makes a move at the blue line. Couple of moves, takes the shot, glove save, sent to the corner. Janelle in there. Janelle battling. Amber goes in to help. Fairbanks sends it out. No goalie. Bailey back, and Bailey just able to get that puck as 14ers have pulled Reagan. Fairbanks has it, center ice. Sent down. Brooke back behind the net with it. Brooke with 2 on her. Gives it to Sophia. Sophia up to Bailey with 27 seconds. Bailey can't quite chase it down. They send it all the way down, and that's going to be wide of the net for an icing with 20.3 seconds left here in the third period. So Molly in at center. Bailey, Josie, and Kendall all up front. Amber and Lily back on D. Face-off goes to the net. Molly swings at it, gets sent over the near side. Back around behind the net. Zamdors, Josie centers it, comes all the way through. 5 seconds left. Bailey wins it in the corner, centering pass. Kendall can't pick it up. Fairbanks has it and sends it down wide of the net at the buzzer. And the 14ers end their first game with a 3-2 loss to the Hockey Club Fairbanks. So we will be back tomorrow for our next 2 games of this tournament, where I believe we play the Anaheim Ducks here at Big Bear, I want to say 12:30, and then we have an evening game up at the sports stable where we play the Reston Raiders. So we will see you tomorrow at those